Well, we're here. It's basically, what, 10 o'clock at night? What time is it? Eastern.
It's 9:45.
9:45. Okay, almost 10 o'clock out here. And folks are out here dismantling at the reflecting pool in front of the Capitol, the different barricades. I was out here today, and there were hundreds of thousands of people here standing room only. I was right in front of the dais where Trump took the oath to be the 45th president of the United States. And here we are. This is incredible, folks. He was anti-globalist. He was declaring that we would make America for America first, like every other country does. He was declaring we wouldn't be sold out to globalists. He was declaring we'd make business deals on a case-by-case example. He was declaring that the well-being of the American people was paramount. And he said it right up on that dais, right up there. This is history, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake. And there's no wonder the power elite is so scared. And when Trump declared that Christ and God were in charge of this country and brought them back in, a lot of atheists said, oh my God, he's being religious. Your leaders are religious. They wanted God out, the God that made this country, for their God of evil that suppresses people. Their God of being parasitical, their God of oppression. So this is an amazing time to be alive. And I got to tell you, I think, come on, guys, I think we're going to be able to march up to the dais tonight. I think together, as Trump did, we're going to metaphorically march all the way to the dais, all the way to where the 45th president, old 45, as will be known once he restores our republic, was elected by the American people. So you guys are busy jawing, but I think we're going to march up there and go to the dais. Where? How are you doing, ma'am?
Hey,
How are you doing?
we're okay.
What is your view of this evening?
What's my view?
Yeah.
It's sad.
It's sad to see Trump in.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because he wants to cut taxes?
No.
Why? Tell me.
Why is it sad?
Yeah, tell me. It's okay. Go ahead and tell me.
Because I don't stand with hatred.
Because I understand. Well, so what's the hatred?
His rhetoric and behavior.
Against LGBT.
He's not against LGBT
Yes, he
or
is.
PCP. Okay. The point is, hey, be serious if you want to debate this. Trump is trying to unify the country, and it's all the you read the WikiLeaks where they wanted to create racial division.
This isn't
we're
up for
not gonna
debate.
Fight this fight, guy.
We're not trying to fight. We're talking.
No, but we're not gonna. Yeah, it's just not gonna happen.
I understand. No one on the supposed left.
By the way, you're not allowed to post that.
Okay, well, it's live streaming, so you're out in public place, so it just went live. How's that work for you? Anyways, that's what's so sad about this is they can't defend their ideas. They never want to debate us. It's very sad. Let's continue. Who are these young men we just found out here? Anyways, we're going all the way to the Capitol. Just as America marched back in the last 2 years in the primaries, with them trying to steal the primary, and the MSM brainwashing weak-minded minds like these young ladies with all this BS, and we need war with Russia. We need to nuke Russia, or we're not liberal. We need war, a nuclear war, we're not liberal. As we march back, we're almost here, folks. We are marching towards the seat of succession where the globalists lost power and the American people came back. And you know what? I would love for these lovely young ladies to join us in victory, join us in awakening. But you know what? They can't do it because they are so incredibly conditioned. But they got a couple cops actually guarding the main deal. But shouldn't we be allowed to go up there? Nothing against the cops, but this is a day long remembered. We've seen the end of Kenobi. Except the Death Star didn't misfire today, though. The problem is the rebels. The rebels were actually in charge. They were blown up today. So, no, but there you go. Look at that view. Let's not play games. History happened today. Josh Owens, let's have you comment on history. It's on videotape. Get back over here. We have some more locals here. Come on over. Come on.
Okay. those women that came up, I'm not going to sit here and say that I think that they're bad people, because I don't think they're bad people. I just think that they're misinformed. They're misinformed, and they've set their sights on what they believe, and they are unwilling to hear another side to it. I think that's the big thing that we need to be focusing on, is reaching out to those people, because we're all humans. We're all in this world.
And they're so brainwashed.
Unless you're a communist. If you're a communist, die in a pit, because you can't reason with those people. They're idiots. We've tried all day, and all they want to do is kick you and hit you and act like savages. So if you're a communist, this doesn't apply to you. Everyone else, though, I believe that you're a human. We're a human. We're all experiencing this together anyways. Trump is your president, whether you like it or not. So why don't you give other ideas a try? Why don't you give, why don't you give freedom a chance? Because I can tell you, most of these young people haven't experienced it.
That was good. Trump hates women. Like, well, they funded Islamists to take over. I don't want to discuss that, racist.
Right, because I guess they felt like they were being attacked because you were speaking loudly. Or they felt like you were being aggressive because you weren't talking in an NPR voice.
Oh, hi, NPR. Let me slip this knife right in your back. Oh, loving.
Exactly. So I think that people need to open up their minds and, see things from a different perspective. All right.
We could march up there and take over the Capitol, but you keep going.
Well, I see a lot of people that are commenting on this saying, this is the greatest day of their life. This is history. And I totally agree with you. This is history. But there are other people out there that don't feel like this is the greatest day ever. So maybe open up to someone and have, a dialogue with someone. Maybe, communicate with someone what you feel and explain to them why you believe this is such a huge historic moment. Because those people need to be aware of what's going on too. And I mean, that's the point here, is that when we have the opportunity to go for the stars, why would you leave people behind? Just because they believe differently than you. You don't know their experiences. You don't know where they come from. You don't know the family they had. So maybe instead of, excuse my French, but shit-talking people online constantly, why don't you go and reach out to them? Why don't you show them, what you're feeling inside? Try and explain that. I believe that's what an artist is supposed to do. Not that everyone's an artist, but you're supposed to convey your ideas, your thoughts, whether it's writing, whether it's music, whether it's whatever, whether it's talking to someone on a corner. It doesn't matter. Maybe just open up a conversation and talk to someone without screaming or without being, an asshole. Yeah, or aggressive. And those women, a lot of people, they're probably done with dinner. They don't want to have a conversation about it, which is fine, whatever. You can't force it. People have free will. But maybe just try and see, have some empathy. See it from a different perspective. And I honestly think that people are going to understand what's going on, and they're going to come with you. They're going to follow behind, because at this point, they don't really have a choice.
All right. Yes, you want to go back? Who wants to go back? We want to go back to battle the New World Order. Yes, we'll do that. We'll do that immediately. My men are so incredible. They don't want to battle the New World Order. They want to go battle the New World Order. So, no, we're out here. Let me be serious. I'll feel guilty tomorrow, even though I put in a full day's work, that I didn't do enough. This is freaking historical, okay? Despite the whole media control, the globalists. Come on, guys, this way, right here. Come on. All the brainwashing. Now we're going up here. All the brainwashing, everything. You guys going to come through here now? Oh, yeah. Despite all, that's even easier to go. You get that training for that? Yeah. Despite everything, area closed. We better stay right here, though. The point is, despite all of this happening, we are here now, and the Republic is being restored, and the elite are crapping their pants. So off camera, because you guys are just innocent bystanders here walking around at night, final comments. We're going to stop this transmission soon, but final comments on January 20th, 2017. Is this a day long remembered?
This will probably be one of the most important days, other than my son being born, that I will remember for the rest of my life.
It's the most incredible historical moment that I've ever been a part of, and I'm happy and fortunate to be here. So thank you. God bless America.
So we're out here at the Capitol. It's a beautiful night. There's a lot of emotion in the air right now, I think. There's a lot of stuff going on here, because when you have a victory like this, when it changes, I mean, here we go. More final comments.
Now, come on over here. Edbert, come on over here and have a final comment. Come on. Here, we met Edbert out here. He's an Eskimo. He has a final comment. I actually met a cool actual leader today. It was awesome. So I mean that condescending. I mean it's fun. Here, go ahead.
I think a final comment would be God bless America. Let's turn this ship around and get it headed back in the right direction.
Damn right. All Trump's got to do is not be against this, and it'll be a lot better. And I heard today he was like for us. Hey guys, final comment. All you got to say is final comment. We're done. I'm going to shut it down. Come on. I know. Come on, Buckley. Come on, Quincy. No, get them in. Come on, guys. Random people out here. Come on. Your comment on this day. You made.
I think today's going to be the
Hillary super sexy.
Hillary
She has giant juicy. Go ahead,
Hillary
sorry.
for prison. I think today is going to be the start of a new golden age for America and the world. If Trump does everything he promised to do, obviously.
And if we back him up, and I agree. This was all staged, though. The New York Times will say, was that staged, those young men? Did I talk to you beforehand?
Absolutely not.
All right, tell us who you are. Give us your worldview.
I'm John Doherty. I go to the University of Pennsylvania. I've been watching Alex Jones since I was 15 years old. I'm 19 right now. It's been a long time coming this day, I have to say. We have to be quiet. We have to be silent about our views. But I think today is really a triumph of the American people.
It is. That's it. That we end this with America is about a triumph of the American people and people of the world against propaganda, against lies, and against fraud. See, my listeners always are better than I am. That's why I'm so humble. I am a literal gibbering idiot. You just said it all, brother. Come on in here. Final comments for both of you. We're going to end this transmission, like 25 years of my work, right now tonight. I mean, there's a new phase, but I feel really completed right now. They could blow my head off tomorrow, quite frankly. And I've done the job. I've gone the route. I've run the race. It's the big victory right now. Go ahead.
It's a great new era that America's entering in, and I'm just glad to be here to see it. So,
what's your name?
My name's Alejandro Esparza. I got
Jump in there, brother. Tell them what you think.
200,000,
200,000, 300,000 are gonna watch.
I just think that
How did you feel today? What were your emotions?
I felt great seeing Trump drive by in the limousine, just finally see him in office. It's been a long way coming.
What was the most amazing thing you saw today?
Probably the military parade. That was great seeing all that.
As a young college student getting ready to graduate in the next couple of years, how do you feel that the economy and the job market will benefit you now that the election has gone the way it has?
I feel like Trump will definitely create new jobs for us, and I'll probably have a pretty good job when I graduate. So, yeah.
Jump in. Go ahead.
I think it's important that we're probably going to spend the next 8 years of our life with Trump as the president, which will be our early and late 20s, which is the most important time in a man's life or in anyone's life. And so I can't be more thankful to God and to the world for this opportunity.
Anything, brother? Jump in there. Agree, disagree. Tell them.
I agree, and I'm just glad I can be here on this historic night.
There you go. Good job.
All right, let me make this final comment.
All right, here's Alex. Close this out.
Yeah, I mean, this will be a day long remembered. And we're seeing the end of the globalists. We're seeing the end of all their BS. And doesn't mean they're not going to fight harder, but the tide is turning, and they want to start fights with real men. And they're losing. And the more they fight, the harder we're going to hurt them. So they want to fight, like I told them a long time ago. You want one, you got one. I want to salute the patriots, our listeners, the veterans, all the people inside the government and the corporations that blew the whistle. Everybody that went through a lot of hell, people that are in prison or dead, like the DNC guy that shot 4 times in the back after he leaked the info. You know what? That guy lives on forever. We're going to talk about him more tomorrow. So you pull whatever you want. Here's a little news flash. We're going to do what we do no matter what you do. It's the fact that you took the gloves off is why we're taking the gloves off. We haven't even started, so get ready for it. You want to get your ass kicked? You want to bang heads with us? We're ready. I'm not afraid to bang heads with you. I just want you out clear in the sun when I ram my brains right into yours and my head explodes and everything you've ever done gets run down. Because when you beat me, you don't just beat me. I will run down your entire fucking line. So understand that. When you run into me, you may take me down, but I just blew up your whole system. That's how this works. So I want to salute our crew, so everybody else. I love you. I love the InfoWar, and I'm so blessed to be part of this. This is history, and none of us should take it for granted. This isn't a video game or some movie. This is the real world. It's happening now, and I want to salute you all. God bless you.